Dear future me, I hope you still remember the sea, its bluest ocean, its endless waves, and the smell of its scented salt. I hope you remember not only the scarlet sunrise and sunsets, but also the spectacle of everyday life, especially the morning hour of salt, sweat, and survival after the high tides. The basket full of fishes, the tired arms and limbs, bare feet, wet sand, and a life spared by the ocean. I hope you remember all of it because of what it made you realize. Years ago, you stood in a classroom teaching a story by Sashi Deshpande. A newly married woman walked along a beach carrying a silence heavier than the waves around her. You remember how uncomfortable you felt discussing that story and the fate she had to meet. At the time, the beach existed only in literature. Then life carried you to a real one, and suddenly the story returned. You stood before the sea, not as a character in a book, but as yourself. The same shoreline, the same endless horizon, the same sound of waves arriving and leaving. Beside you stood a person who was not a stranger. 15 years of being together, growing up, years of changing conversations and dreams, 15 years of missed calls, the start of long-distance days, waiting, understanding, and choosing each other over and over again. You were not there because tradition had placed you there, but because time had. Perhaps the greatest gift was the trust that surrounded us. Our families knew our years, our distance, our waiting. They let us borrow a few ordinary days together, and those days became extraordinary. For a brief moment, the noise of schedules, responsibilities, deadlines, classrooms, applications, and endless to-do lists disappeared. There was only the sea, our love, and the simple miracle of being together. So dear future me, do remember these moments. Remember how ordinary happiness looked. It was not grand. It did not announce itself. It arrived quietly, in shared silences, in unhurried works, in footprints that the waves erased moments later. In those tiny shells we picked and carried home inside pockets and bags, in knowing that after 15 years you still had endless conversations and laughs to share with each other. The societal world often teaches us to measure life through achievements, degrees earned, jobs secured, money saved, milestones reached. But standing on that shore, none of those things felt important. What mattered was our presence. Know that our love had survived distance, time, uncertain. If you are reading or listening years from now, I hope you have not become too busy for wonder. I hope you still stop to watch sunsets or even sunrise. I hope you still collect small things that others walk past. I hope you still notice the color of the sky, the hills before and after the rain. I hope you stop by the river to see the patterns on different stones. I hope you still find stories in ordinary days, and I hope you still protect the people who means the world to you. And most important of all, I hope you remember the lesson the sea quietly taught you, that places do not hold meaning by themselves. It's we who give them meaning. A beach can be a place of loneliness, fear, or silence, but the same beach can also become a place of sustenance, trust, friendship, tenderness, joy, and home. The difference is not the landscape, the difference is the story we carry there. Your life is your own story, an unfinished one, still being written. A story made of mountains, tea, long journey, books, family, classrooms, unfinished dreams, and a love that learned patience. When the future feels uncertain, remember that once in the middle of a busy, imperfect life, you found your perfect days and knew exactly how blessed you were. Love, P.
खाली बिटा पनि राम्रो हुँदैछ त अनि सुन्दर वेभ आइहाल्छ